Well, jury selection begins Monday for a Cobb County father accused of intentionally killing his son by leaving him in a hot car. But the trial will take place 5 hours away from Atlanta because a judge ruled there was no way to find an impartial jury in the county. This morning, Cobb County prosecutor Latonia Hines, joins us now to explain this case. There's a lot of moving parts with this, and we know we're going to be in Brunswick now.
Yes.
What's going to be different aside from the jewelry pool?
Well, I mean, instead of being able to have all the technology and access that we had here in Cobb, you're having to move to another county. And it makes life a little bit difficult, especially for, I think, the lawyers involved, and also you've got to remember the clerk's office, too. The clerk's office handles all of the filing of motions and things like that, and so you're now having to be accustomed to a different system. So it's very challenging.
It's a very extensive process because it's all of the court officials that are moving and all of the things that they would normally do in their own environment is being transferred as well.
Yeah, and you've got to remember when you say court officials, that means also the DA's office has got to move their lawyers. They've also got to move their investigators. They've got to move their victim advocates. You've got all of that you've got to transport. And then all of the files, all of those things, all the pieces of evidence that are involved in this case. That's a lot.
Now, this case has been very high profile. It's been talked about nationwide. What is it about this case that makes it so high profile?
Well, I think the thing that you have to recognize is this. It is not an uncommon thing for someone to leave their child in a car. But what makes this so emotional is the fact that there is this allegation that he intentionally did it. We've never seen something like that. The idea that a parent would really want to get rid of their child, to kill their child, and leave them to die in such a horrible manner.
Now, I know we've been talking about this change. Is there any way that we could see another venue change at all when it comes to this particular trial?
I don't think so. I think that we've examined a lot with this case. This case started in June of 2014. It's 2 years now to get to this point. Judge Staley went through painstakingly when they did the motion, when the defense counsel did the motion about the change, about what she'd be looking for in going to a different venue. And I think Brunswick is going to be where this trial is going to begin and actually end.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I know a lot of eyes will be on this case as we go through this process. Thank you for waking up with us.